Doomsday Preppers is the subject of a TV show on the National Geographic Channel. It's about families preparing for the end of the world as we know it due to natural disasters, terrorist attacks, or even a financial meltdown. WKBN 27 First News reporter Jeff Levkulich talked to an area prepper about why she's been stocking up.
Angela of Liberty considers herself a prepper and has been stocking up for 2 years.
This is conservatively for one person a 6-month supply. I mean, that would probably be stretching it a little bit, but it could be done.
She has spent thousands of dollars on this stockpile of food like MREs, flint to start fires, and water filtration straws.
Water from streams or ponds, and it filters out virtually all the bacteria and makes any type of water safe.
She even has gas masks, but not for a chemical attack.
My main reason for having those is, you know, they're doing a lot of fracking around here, and what if there were to be a chemical spill or something like that? You know, that's my main concern for keeping those.
Angela tells me she learned how to become prepared thanks to her training in the Air Force. And while she does not consider herself an extreme prepper by any means, she stocks up just to be prepared for anything, including a severe winter.
They're speculating it could be even worse than last year, so I recommend that everybody be prepared, you know, have water, have extra food. If you have a fireplace, you know, take full advantage of it and, you know, stock up on firewood.
There is a growing number of people across the country who are preparing for the worst, and many live here in the Valley. That's one of the reasons the group Realize Firearms Awareness Coalition out of Akron is holding a Preppers Ball this February.
I want to be able to live in my house for 4 or 5 days with no power. What do I need to be able to do that? Can I feed my family? Can I flush my toilet? Just the general household kind of things. Can I stay warm? And so that's where most people are.
RFAC Director Amanda Suffolk tells me extreme preppers would never come to an event like this because they are on a whole other level and like to fly under the government's radar. Instead, the event is aimed at those looking for more information, especially with winter approaching and the Ebola scare.
Preppers are already prepared. They're thinking about all the different things that can happen to them, their families, and their neighborhoods, and putting together a backup plan where right now, if you start to talk to people, they're starting to think about things after the horse has gotten out of the barn.
For Angela, being prepared doesn't mean you have to buy everything at once. She suggests people slowly build up collections and check product reviews on websites such as Amazon. In Liberty, Jeff Levkulich, 27 Investigates.
Well, you can see those pictures online of a typical prepper's storeroom with the story on WKBN.com right now. We've also included a link to the Preppers Ball that will be held in February in Talmadge.